Hi guys, right, just come back from a very windy shop. Thank you, Storm Amy. Right, I've been to Lidl today, so a little bit different. Picked up a few bits and pieces that I wouldn't do normally. Also picked up exactly the same as what I would do, but obviously a different brand, so we'll see how that compares. Right, let's get into it. These bags have been packed randomly, so there's all sorts. I think I've tried to get most of the fridge stuff together, so they should be orderly. Right, start off with a pack of grapes. Again, pretty much exactly the same as Aldi. About the same price, I want to say about $1.89-ish. Okay, let's have a look what we got. Managed to get high protein wraps. Again, 9.8 grams of protein, and that's pretty much exactly the same as the Aldi ones. No change there. Right, let's get these out of the way just because it's done. A giant pack of those sweetie filled things for my son. He's addicted to these things. We bought the big pack. It was $2.99, so yeah, it's a treat. And it's going to go somewhere different, and you just buy things for the sake of it because you haven't seen them before, and that was one of them. Okay, right, I've got some treats for the cat. These are like these little yogurty things. Now, he doesn't have these very often, and we tend to do it when he has to take tablets and pills and stuff, so they're a proper treat. But we spotted them and thought we'd grab a packet. What else we got in here? Right, 4-pack of their version of Rheinbacher, which is the Aldi one. So this is Perlenbacher. Exactly the same. A pack of 2 dishwasher cleaners. Now, this is one thing that I do find with Aldi. They tend to have a lot more in the way of cleaning products. Or just a better range of cleaning products, and I've been trying to get these dishwasher ones for ages. I keep forgetting when I go into the big supermarket, but spotted them today, so that's that one done. Pack of rice. Again, it comes as a help in the week just for general meals. Pack of broccoli, although that's actually come open. I think that's just us. So just a purple sprouting or tender stem, sorry, not purple sprouting. A new pack of their version of their vitamin C's. Again, pretty much same price. This one's a lemon flavour though. They don't do that one in Aldi. So they do an orange and a tropical, but I've never seen a lemon citrus, so that's different. Pack of their rosemary crackers. Again, we buy the same in Aldi. Right, now these were what I had gone in for, well not specifically, but whilst we were going into Lidl, this was something that I wanted to look for, and thankfully I've managed to find it. Okay, now it's their version of the Olaplex shampoos. Now the Olaplex on its own, I believe, is about 15-16 quid a bottle. It's around 30 quid for the two shampoo and conditioner. So these are supposed to help with repair, strengthening, as well as hydrates. So my hair is very brittle at the moment. It's a bit over processed. Last time I bleached it, I think I went a little too wild. So I've got an Olaplex. So I'm going to try these out and see what they're like. It is in their standard range. It's not on a special oil. So I'm hoping they'll keep it in, because Aldi used to do it and they stopped. Oh, I think they only had it as a special buy. So this will be interesting. And now I think, off the top of my head, these were either $2.99 or $3.99 each. I will check the receipt and I'll pop it up in one of the corners and let you know what that one was. Okay. I've just literally used the last of my True Aussie shampoo conditioner. So I've just picked up a conditioner. I've got plenty of the shampoo left, but it's the conditioner. So I thought when I don't use the bonded one, I'll use my Aussie one. And then finally for this bag, there's just a random can of IPA. Great, that's that one done. Okay, then we have there's not much in it. Okay, so I've got a pack of steaks for tonight, and that was 2 sirloin steaks, and I want to say it was 13 quid, £12 something. So not cheap, but it's a Saturday night treat. And I did have steak last week when my son wasn't here, so only right to get another pack of steak. Right, and we've got a whole very large chicken for tomorrow's Sunday dinner, of which we'll use the rest of that Monday, Tuesday as well, most likely. I think I've got to go into the office on Tuesday, so I'll do it to take a chicken salad or something in with me. And then I've picked up 2 packs of Lidl's version of the chicken skewers, which I get from Iceland. I also get from Aldi on a regular basis. So those 2, same price, £2.99. Right, quick pause. Okay, next one is the fridge bag. Oh. So we have pretty much what I would normally get in Aldi as well in here. So, got a pack of strawberries. I've got to admit, Aldi's strawberries last week were looking pretty poor. I didn't get any. These were looking really good. So, I think those are looking quite healthy. So, I've got myself a pack of strawberries. Blueberries. Again, these are all from my breakfast chocolates. I think there's another pack of blueberries somewhere. Now, we have treated ourselves. Mike has got a cronut, and I have a little pastry chocolate twisty twirl thing. I just fancied some chocolate, so why not? And I'll be honest, because I haven't been to Lidl for so long, it was on the little coupons on the app, so it's free. Got some stuffed olives. I find these are really helpful for just snacking and that little savoury hit. Right, Aldi do their own version of the protein yogurt. Now, sorry, Lidl do their own version. Aldi's version, I've got 22 grams of protein in. In fact, that's a lie. That's an Aldi one from last week. It's 25 grams. Now, the Lidl version has only got 20 grams. And if you give me a second to grab my glasses, I'll just check the macros on it. Okay, so each pot is, where are we? 200 grams. 200 grams in the Aldi. Right, the Aldi one has got 25 grams of protein. Lidl one has only got 20 grams, so it's down on that side. Let's have a look at the calories. So the calories for the Aldi one is 148 for the whole pot. And the Lidl one is 149 for the whole pot. So the Lidl one is, they're pretty much 1 calorie difference in the calories, but less protein. The Aldi ones have got 25. So, you know, let's see what they're like. I find the Aldi ones are really, really thick. Now, I don't mind the consistency, but I would expect some people don't like that really, really thick consistency. So it'll be interesting to see what these ones are like. So I'll let you know. But we got 1, 2. They got some different flavours as well. So I've got my blueberry and strawberry, which is what I'd normally get. They also have this coconut one, which my son quite fancied. No, I'm not a fan of coconut flavouring in general, so I'll try it, see what it's like. That one, that one's with raspberry and pomegranate, which again is a different flavour. So we'll see what they're like. So we got 8 of those all together. Now the other thing they do is, yeah, that's it, 8. That's my other blueberry one. Now the other thing they do, pretty much they were the same price. I think they were 89 pence off the top of my head. Now they do also do some puddings. Now, if you watched my food vlog last week, you'll see that I managed to drop a can on one of the yogurts and popped a hole through it. This time, this one, I don't know if it was this one. No, it's another one that's burst. My son managed to drop. 1 pot of yogurt, for some reason, just cannot come home in one piece. Anyway, these are the puddings. They are 22 grams of protein. I expect these to be a much more calorific. Let's have a look. What are they? So, pot is 200. Typical values per 100 grams. Oh, that's not too bad. 83 calories, so that's what, 166 for the whole pot for a pudding. That's really good actually, and it's got more protein in than the yogurts. That means I could have this for my breakfast for an extra, what, 20 calories? That's good. Right, so we had lemon cheesecake one and a chocolate caramel. I don't suppose there's much difference on the calories. Chocolate caramel's a bit more, it's 98, so that's going to be nearly 200 calories for the pot. So that one's a little bit more calorific. But for a treat, 22 grams of protein, and if you've got the calories, it's 200 calories, but if you've got the calories, then not too bad. Actually, these are Graham's, so I don't think that is a Lidl brand. I think that's a normal brand. My fridge is beeping up now. Try that again. Okay, so another cheesecake one and caramel pudding one. I can't work out which one got busted. There it is. Oh, it's not popped. That is it's broke the seal on the top. Like I said, there's always one that just doesn't come home in one piece. Right, 4 pints of milk, usual. Also got their version of the smaller Greek yogurt. I did look to see if they had the kilo one, they didn't. And again, price wise, it's pretty much the same. I think this is $1.99 for the 0%. They also do a 5% in Lidl, whereas Aldi do the 0 and the 10%. I don't think they do a 5. So that's handy to know if you want something in between, in the middle. Block of regular cheese, some salami selection. Again, that's just for nibbling on or adding that little bit extra to the normal, what I'd class as ham salad. Pack of soft cheese, and this is the herby one. Again, I might have the little bit of it, but it tends to be my son's. Right, that's pretty much that bag. We've got an avocado, and I've brought some more vanilla extract, just running a bit low, and we use it for the ice cream. So that's that one. And the final bag. Oh. Okay, so another pack of blueberries. Right, this is all a bit more bulky. So, selection pack of crisps. So, cheese and onion, 4 roasted chicken, and 4 prawn cocktail. There's a possibility I can have the odd one of those if I fancy a pack of crisps. Just brought a little prep salad for the steaks tonight. I do already have some new potatoes, so I'll do those with the steak, but we've got the salad. Right, I caved in and I brought a crumble mix. I've been stewing down quite a lot of the apples, so I've got some already stewed and diced up in the freezer. I just thought, what the hell, I'm going to make a big crumble and I can portion that out as well. Don't suppose the calories are going to be very good on that. There'll be real sugar in it for a start. But I might break it. I might use half of it and add an extra lot of oats. So we've got a new pack of oats. We're running quite low on the ones here. Now my son will have porridge, and he prefers to have this than the instant stuff that you microwave. And he'll make this up with just whole milk. So that will come in handy. And I think, yeah, I'll almost like to use some of these in the crumble just to change up the carbs in it a little bit. So, got myself a small pack. So this is 6 individual packs with just 66 calories. They're the lentil salt and vinegar crisps. So if I fancy crisps, I'll have a small pack because they're the tiny little pack. Portion controlled. Right, I brought another pack of sweets to go in the Halloween box. That'll most likely be it now. I don't think I need very many more. We've only got a few small kids around here, but it's just nice to have. I found these in their bread department. So it's par-baked rolls, but they're really high in protein. They're 15.8 for a roll. They're just, I would class as sandwich rolls, but the par-baked ones, so you need to do them in the oven. We'll have to have a look, see if we can do them in the air fryer. Don't know, can you? Let me know. But yeah, that'll come in handy, and really, really high in protein as well. I'm surprised. So we've got a tin of soup, and this is the cream of chicken and ham. Just autumn, I like to start having a bit of a soup. I will make my own soups as well at some point, but maybe not just yet. Carton of almond milk. Again, I use this for the ice cream. I used the last of the other one, so that's all used up. Pack of cup of soups. My son, again, will have a cup of soup as a go-to. Sometimes he's too lazy to open a can, so he won't have a can of soup, but if there's a cup of soup, he'll have a cup of soup. So let's put that away. The first one, what are we? October the 4th as I'm filming this. Pack of mince pies. I may have one. I will treat myself and I will have the odd one. But right, some bacon frazzles. And then finally we have a just a spray air freshener to go in the under sink department. And then finally, for his lordship, pack of Dreamies. So he's not taking any notice of me now, but he always comes in. Because Joe, you're very much aware, he comes in for a treat. Let's see if we can get you down to say hello to him. Is he going to show his face? Let's get that out of the way. Oh, he's having his food, but he's not coming up for air. Oops. Arthur. What have you got here for you? Say hello to the camera. Take these. There you go. Oh, good boy. They are catnip. Irresistible catnip. Is he in shot? Yeah. Yes, Joe. He likes the catnip ones. So, Miss Mary, you can make sure you get some of these. Right, and that's it. That is my shopping. So, a couple of little things. Oh, let's bring you back up. My camera. There we go. Right, try that bit. Right. Few extra bits and pieces that I wouldn't normally get, but I also try to match the stuff that I would get so that I can get a fair comparison. So yeah, let me know. Do you use Lidl? Would you prefer Lidl over Aldi or vice versa? Or are you a main supermarket person? Personally, I think the quality is just as good as the main supermarkets. I think sometimes the choice is a little less. If I'm perfectly honest, I think Lidl has a little bit more choice than Aldi, but then I think Aldi is slightly cheaper on most things. So, horses for courses, eh? Right, if you want to know how I have some of these, catch my weekly vlog that goes out on a Saturday, and I normally will have some what I've eaten throughout the week type photos in there. And until next week, I'll see you then. Bye.